need to say buckle up because this next story is a doozy and it's a little involved. So it's a little bit of story time right now, okay? And you've got your cup of coffee. So this involves a Mercer Island police sergeant who has lost his rank after allegations of abusive power and a bizarre stunt that involves a large sex toy. So the story comes from Fox 13 News, and this officer's name is Todd Roggenkamp. He is also under investigation by the Criminal Justice Training Center for the two incidents. The first one began in Falls City at the Last Frontier Saloon, where his wife, Jennifer, left her phone at some point during the evening on October 8th of last year. When they returned to that bar, it was closed. But then Sergeant Roggenkamp demanded that the bartender open up for him. Andrew Goodman, who is a regular customer, tells Fox 13 the bartender didn't have the code to reopen the bar, but Roggenkamp insisted.
This badge says I can get in the building. This is verbatim what he said.
And when asked for his badge number, the couple became enraged, and Jennifer is seen on surveillance camera slapping Goodman and kicking him in the groin.
I've never seen anything like this ever, actually. It went 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds.
So then Roggenkamp demanded to fight Goodman and the bartender. So here's the audio from Goodman's 911 call.
Challenged my friend and I to fight because he knew the rule of mutual combat in the state of Washington, which we both declined.
Okay, so this continues, though. After jumping in a pickup truck and driving away, the couple were pulled over by a deputy near I-90. The deputy reported both Todd and Jennifer were clearly inebriated as displayed by their slurred speech, heavy eyelids, and uncoordinated movements. Roggenkamp denied that he ever assaulted that customer. He became argumentative, and he told the deputy that the badge that he flashed at the bar came from his work as a Bothell firefighter. Then Roggenkamp told the driver of that pickup to take off because he knew Washington State's pursuit law at that time did not allow the deputy to pursue. Now, the driver... Okay, are you following all this?
Go ahead.
The driver did not take off, so that's the good news. And Jennifer was arrested on fourth-degree assault charges. Then Roggenkamp...
Don't tell me he goes to the jail.
Yeah, he drove to the King County Jail with cash and demanded that his wife be released.
Okay.
Jail staff called Mercer Island PD because they were like, this is not normal. So he wasn't able to get his wife released. So he then called the jail from the parking lot, demanding to speak with a supervisor who told him that he could pick his wife up at 7 a.m. At this point, Roggenkamp threatened to block the law enforcement entrance to the jail, stating that, quote, I'm going to sit here and block all cops from coming in. Goodman says his encounter with Roggenkamp was alarming.
I don't want to speculate like what kind of officer he would be on duty, but if this is off-duty behavior, it makes other officers look bad. It's a badge, not a crown.
Okay. You'd think I would be stopping here, but...
Oh, you got more?
But no. Thank you, Chef, for that one. After...
This is not done. Wow.
This is not done.
Wow.
After that October 8th incident... Okay. While serving as a watch commander, Roggenkamp found a large sex toy at a park and ride and apparently thought it would be funny to place that sex toy in the rear window of an officer's patrol vehicle, which the officer drove around with for 3 hours before noticing. Roggenkamp then placed it in another officer's personal vehicle. He was demoted to officer, and he remains under investigation by the Criminal Justice Training Center, which does have the power to decertify officers. I just can't believe that is not from The Onion.
Now, I want to just, this is a wild story that you just took the time to take us through, Ursula. This person is still employed. Right? This person has not been removed from their job.
Yeah, he's lost his rank.
Lost his rank. I just want to give you an example of you go down to Tacoma when you have the police chief that was removed last week and then reinstated a week later, and you wonder why the public is like, what the heck is going on? Then you see stories like this out of Mercer Island and their police department, and this person is still holding on to a job. Now, real quick, how many of you can do any of what this cop did. Any of it.
None of it. Hey, Chef, I just want to make sure. Can we reach out to Mercer Island's police chief and just ask what is the status and what is happening?
Like he should be fired. Like right away.
Refer to the Criminal Justice Training Center. So I will reach out.
So this is the time.
Wait. The Mercer Island police chief, sorry, G, is washing hands and having the Criminal Justice Center handle?
That was my understanding from the Fox 13 report.
So
demoted him. They gave him consideration for his 18 years of service there, and that's why he was demoted, not fired.
See, this is what I'm saying. This all makes all the other cops look bad. No, there is some type of attitude and behavior and some, I don't know if it's an understanding of flashing the badge or being that just because you're law enforcement, you think that you are above the law. And even when you do all of these things, you still get a pass. You don't get fired immediately. You get
there
to just
should
chill.
Be a way that, okay, this just goes beyond not just one incident, but 2 incidents. And for that, he was just demoted to officer? Like, how does that person still have a job?
And you guys wonder why the trust with citizens is not there because of continued stories just like this. And I'm telling you, watch. If we pay attention to this and just continue to watch, it is right now October 3rd, 2024. I guarantee October 3rd, 2025, that person is still getting a check. And that burns me up that we really do have a fraction of people in society that can do whatever they want.
So we are going to continue to follow this story. I mean, there are parts of it that I was trying not to laugh only because it was so absurd. But this is a clear abuse of power. And this is someone who I question. So is it chief of police? It looks like the Chris Sutter. So we are going to try to get a hold of the police chief and make sure that we have a chance to hear what the explanation is. But in any case, 18 years, 8 years, 28 years. If I did any of these things, I would fully expect to get my butt kicked out the door. If I even did a fraction of these things.
If I was threatening to block law enforcement, I'm sick of it. But, I don't know. I've seen this stuff continue to be happening all the time.